Recording. We are recording. Awesome. And everybody, let's make sure you're muted. Okay. I'm going to mute everybody. And when you're ready to talk, for those that are speaking tonight, just be sure to unmute yourself. So welcome everybody. It is October. Yes. It's June 21st. You know, when you're a network marketer, sometimes you forget what day it is because you get to do what you want, when you want, with who you want. So I am here up at our cabin. My name is Marisa Maggio Harrelson, and I am so honored to be a part of this LifeVantage family. I'm a Elite Pro 8, and I'm up here at our cabin in Prescott to get away from the heat in Phoenix, Arizona, but we are heading back tonight. So it will be hot, hot, hot tomorrow, and when we get there. So anyway, I wanted to share with you tonight our agenda first of all. So I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of events. So this is our beautiful Monday night call that Michelle and Sean have put together for all of our teams. And it's just so beautiful that they do this. And I missed these when we weren't having them. So I'm so glad they're back. And yes, here I am. This is Marisa. I teach yoga, I teach meditation, and I also teach nutrigenomics. I teach health, and I also teach people how to take control of their life financially and abundantly and have a lot of joy. So I love living in the flow and trying to teach my team and all that I can how they can live in the flow as well. So I want to let you know a couple of announcements we have every Tuesday night. We have Flip the Switch, a corporate sponsored event tomorrow night. This is a great opportunity for you to invite your friends and prospects to come onto this opportunity webinar. Elite Pro 7, Erica Dale, she is dynamite. So you definitely want to do that. That begins at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And also, this is a lot of fun. So you've been hearing a lot. Maybe we haven't promoted it as much as we need to, and we're going to really start promoting this. This is a lot of fun. Is Wednesday Win Back Wednesdays. And so basically, these are people that have fallen off, and you can find them in your app. We're going to show you how you can find them in your app really easily. And the product of the month that the company is actually asking you to say, hey, you know, it's been a little while since you've been on this, but guess what? If you reinstate, you can basically get $10 off and off your initial order. So even if it's been, 2 months, they can get $10 off their order if they subscribe again for a monthly subscription. And then with saving on shipping, that's another $10. So basically they're saving about $20. And this is really going to be great because people, you're going to increase your sales. And if everybody is doing this and you're teaching all of your team to do this, then you're going to see your numbers go way up. Okay. And people really appreciate when you reach out to them. The scripts are there. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. So what we're going to do is a power hour to show you how to do that. And you know that corporate has been doing it on the official Facebook distributor page as well. So you can get that later in the afternoon, but here's where we can show you one-on-one, and we can hold your hand and guide you through. So I'll be doing this Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific. And then next Wednesday, the beautiful Pro 7, Tanya Sheldon, will be hosting that Win Back Wednesday. This Thursday, actually, it will not be Tara Wilson, Elite Pro 9. She's going to be traveling, but we are in the works of finding a replacement. And we know that we want to always invite to these Thursday night presentations. I can tell you when I first started LifeVantage and they were just on the phone, they were recordings, I would listen to them even when I was on a vacation. I was brand new in LifeVantage. I was on vacation and I was listening to Michelle and Sean Poe. So it's really great. These are on Zoom and they are at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So we'll get you that information on who the host will be probably by tomorrow. And then this Saturday, of course, every Saturday we have our Success Mastery. It starts at 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, usually a 1-hour training most of the Saturdays. And so this is on mindset. So each Saturday has its own special theme. And this coming Saturday will be on our mindset. And then this is what I really want to talk about. I want to hone in on. I've got a few pages of slides. Thank you, Michelle Voris, for putting this together in the flash of an eye. If you don't see your face on these pictures, please don't take it personally. It's just very hard to get everybody in there. And I just sent her pictures, and then she just plastered them everywhere. And you know what I see? I see some faces in here. And what makes me sad are some of the faces that are no longer doing this business. And I go, wow, I need to reach out to that person and say, hey, but let me tell you guys, our events are coming up. We have Elite Academy in July, and we have our global convention coming up in October. And this is critically important to your business success. And you know that you wouldn't buy a business and just kind of wish it would run itself. You're going to go, let's say you're buying a franchise, even if it's fast food or healthy fast food or a Starbucks, you're going to want to have all of the tools necessary to build that business up, right? So when they have their trainings, guess what? You know, it's a non-negotiable, no brainer. You're going to go. That's the mindset that you have to have. You have to clear off your calendar the minute you join LifeVantage. If you're excited, if you're one of those people that are ready to build a business, look at the dates, go to your website and look at the dates of our events. And yes, things have been virtual because of this pandemic, but things are lifting up and we need each other. More than anything, you guys, this business is built by community. It is sharing a tool. It is promoting from event to event. That includes home meetings, Zoom meetings. It includes our corporate events that are the lifeline of your business, and then building community. I have some of the greatest friends in the world that I would never know in my life if it weren't for this incredible business and all of these beautiful events that we have. So I want to share with you, here's more pictures, and we just have such a good time. And right in the middle is when we went to Ireland. Yes, that is an event. You can go to Mexico. That is an event. There is training at these events. There's training and connection and mindset. And we know that 90% of this business is mindset. You know, virtual has been great, and you have to do what you want to do. But if you are yearning to have time freedom and financial freedom, and maybe to let go of your job that you currently have, or you really want to have a six-figure income or more, this is a no-brainer. You have to be there. Otherwise, you're just kind of wishing. And we don't want to just wish. And you know what? Your people will do what you do. Your organization is going to do what you do. So if you don't go, your team's not going to go. You won't go, you won't grow. Mind, body grow. You won't grow your business. You won't grow your mindset to be a leader. And leaders are born at events. I can tell you, when I first joined LifeVantage, I knew nothing about network marketing. I didn't even know what I joined. I was excited about the products. All we had was Protandim, Nerve 2, and the anti-aging cream. Carrie Williams, had she not said this to me, and she was being tough, she was being kind, but she was being a leader. She was not being my friend at that moment. And that's what I'm saying to you. I love you all, but I'm being a leader here. And I'm saying that if you seriously want this business, and the people you've brought into this business, it's only fair that you are that leader and that you go to this event. People will do what you do. And then guess what? Your database is going to grow bigger. Yes, they're LifeVantage distributors, but they're going to be able to help you with third-party validation. So we just have such a great time when we go to these events. It's not all rah-rah. It's really not. Some of the greatest trainings happen off the stage. They happen behind the stage. They happen after the events. They happen, if you're going on a promotion, a trip, an incentive trip, they can happen in the swimming pool and they're a lot of fun. And I want to read a few statistics, and then we're going to have some distributors share about why they went to events, what it has done for them, and what they would have seen had it not happened. But when Carrie Williams said to me, "Are you going to global convention?" It was April of 2012. I joined March 28th of 2012. And I said, I was thinking, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. We put all this on our credit card. We had no cash flow. I wasn't working full time anymore. I was home with my kids. They were really little. And I was thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And I knew I had to do it. I just knew I had to do it. And I shared a room with two other ladies. And that was Patty Connell and my sister-in-law at the time. And she's still my sister-in-law and my sister-in-law. And we had so much fun. And then I got to know people. I got to meet Michelle and Sean. I got to meet my upline. I got to meet crossline people that I'm friends with today that have helped me. I would never be where I am today if I didn't have them to reach out to, oh my gosh, you have this experience with this. I need somebody like that. Oh my gosh, you're going to connect so well with this person. So quickly, I want to let you know that distributors, this is from 2019 statistics, okay? Distributors that attended events rate advanced. Now, write this down, 558% faster, sold 291% more product, enrolled 2,241% more, and earned 119% more than distributors who did not attend. So will you be one that attends or will you be one that doesn't attend? It's capped at 2,500, you all. There's a sense of urgency. Please be registered today. Please get registered tonight after this call. Okay. I'm going to show you a few more pictures and then I'm going to turn it over right now to Elite Pro 7, Tanya Sheldon, who you can see there. We're at a masquerade elite party. Tanya is just a gem and she is in Meridian, Idaho. Her husband, Kyle, is now doing this business with her. She has you all know Tanya. She's got 2 daughters and she is just wonderful. So Tanya, what did this do for you by attending events? And would you ever miss one?
My heart is like beating out of my chest. There's so much I want to say to you guys, because even when I look at like the number on the screen, there's 41 people out of the opposed organization that are on this team Zoom. And that drives me crazy because I don't know, I'm sure if I could see all of you right now, like how many of you are happy with the way the first 6 months of the year went for you in your business? How many people are satisfied with that? I know I am not. And I'm addicted to making the last half exponentially greater than it was before. And in order to do that, I can't miss these calls. I can't afford to miss them. And that's what you need to do. You need to go back to why you said yes in the first place. Did you say yes to make this a hobby? If you're on this call, this is not a hobby for you because you went out of your way on a summer Monday to tune in. So it's not a hobby. So you can't afford to miss a call either. I mean, we'll go a weekend sometimes after Success Mastery, Saturday, Sunday. It just takes that much time. All of a sudden you fill out of the loop, right? Monday comes, you're like, okay, back into it. You have to stay connected and you have to stay plugged in. And the facts are absolutely, I would not be an Elite Pro 7 if I did not show up to events. And here's the other thing, though, that I think of when it comes to team Zooms, when it comes to going to a home meeting, when it comes to showing up in your life, when it comes to going to networking events, or maybe it comes to doing things that you wouldn't normally do so that you can go and find the people that you want to find to be in business with to make you uncomfortable. Are you choosing to show up? Or are you letting that discomfort of being stretched get in your way? You have to be willing to go out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to put your video on the screen. It makes a difference when we can see your face, because you guys, there's fear behind that. We know that if you'll show yourself on video, that means you're willing to do something a little bit extra and you're not thinking about what everybody is thinking. You're just willing to like suck it all in and take it all in. And when you go to these events, like when you show up, the fact that we have them sold out for October Elite or October Global Convention, our first event to be together in person, that 2,500 tickets have not sold out yet, I can't believe it. So you need to, if you want to move your business forward, you need to be at EA, you need to watch the Success Masteries, and if you don't watch them live, listen to the playback, listen while you exercise, listen while you do something. You have to have this information to feed you, to move you forward, because without it, I don't know how you can. And feeling the community, being driven by the education, like whether it's LifeVantage is my priority for moving my business forward. And then I'm showing up to so many other things outside of that so that I can continue to grow myself personally. And you should be doing that too. But it comes back to, again, why did you say yes in the first place? And then doing whatever it takes. This word grit keeps coming up in my world lately. Where's the grit? Where's the tenacity? Where's the drive that you have to do whatever it takes to get to these events? You should not want to miss them. We've had people in Idaho that have not hijacked, hitchhiked to get to events. They found a way because they knew they needed to be there. I don't know if you want to speak real quick.
No, how many have you missed in 10 plus years?
Not the only one I missed was
One.
when,
Yeah.
I had a Hall of Fame
She
induction.
was inducted
That
into
was
the
it.
Hall of Fame.
Only
at her
one I
old
missed.
alma mater, and that was it. And even for me on the sidelines, is that's where I went just to continue to build my belief in this industry, right? So it's not just for you or your business, or just, but bring everybody with you. And I just saw, I think Sean was posting in there, like only 82 people from this call are registered for it. There was a time in Nashville where we had over 100 people just on our team there.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's only 82 people on the one person big difference going, I'm floored by that. I mean, we're craving this. We are yearning for this. This is what has just instilled this belief in us that this is where you need to be, because it's in those dark, deep times when you don't have that it's pretty easy to check out, right? That's why there's only 41 people on the call, because they've checked out. They lose that belief. And this whole COVID and this whole distant things, it's real, right? I mean, we're built for community, and that's been taken away from us. So I don't know. It has absolutely changed our lives, and everybody knows that. But I'm telling you, this is where it's going to be at. And I think Sean just threw on there something about throwing a party. Are you kidding me?
Yes,
Like,
party.
because that's what we do. We just have a good time.
Thank you, Kyle. That was awesome. Thank you, Tanya. We're going to go to, because we have Dawn and we have Sean Johnson, Mark Johnson, Isa, and Dr. Danny, who will be her first virtual or in-person event. So I'm going to go to Dawn Krishnaswamy, and I want, and you guys be real concise with sharing, but also just why this has changed your life. I love Dawn's story. Dawn Krishnaswamy is my brother-in-law, and he's watched my sister build this business for several years until he went to his first event about 2 years ago. So Dawn, take it away.
Yes, based on the list of people we have to go, I'll try my best to be concise, but I could take about 45 minutes. So I was basically Mia ensnared me into going to Anaheim convention in August of 2018. We combined that with a little vacation in Laguna Beach, and then we went to the convention. I was there just to support her because she would always come back so blown away by these events. And if my story helps people see that they've got to get their new people to these events. If people are not all in, these events are an incredible way to get them to be all in. So I came into this huge convention hall with this pounding music, this flashing LifeVantage sign, and you'd think I went, oh, wow, this is amazing. I was like, oh, this is so not my world. But I was there to support Mia. She always came back so pumped up. And so I sat there, not just obediently like an obedient husband. I was following it. It's fine. And as it went on, I was absolutely struck to the core by the heart of the people. I have never seen anything like it. Just people who are there to bless the world. And that's what really went deep into me. Just very quickly, we had a dinner on the Friday night. Marisa reserved a part of a restaurant, and partway through, they went through every single person standing up and sharing their story, and there were like 40 people. I was like, are you kidding? Everybody's going to stand up and talk. We already been here an hour. I'm going to get so bored. I'll tell you, I didn't want to stop listening to the stories because everybody spoke so much from their heart, and I could have heard another 40. And it was then that it really started to go into me. So on the Saturday, I was sitting there, and this message came to me. I tell you, this was a message absolutely from above. You will be doing this business. This was not me saying, huh, yeah, maybe I'll give it a try. Because I'll tell you, if I had said maybe I'll give it a try, I would not be here today. There have been enough things happen that could have made me say, you know what, this is too hard. I can't do this. But every time I feel like I'm down a little bit or not sure what to do, I remember how that lightning bolt came over me. You are going to be doing this business. I walked out of that convention hall in tears. I just didn't know how to process it. I'm a musician. What are you talking about? I've always been a musician. I'm going to do something else. The message was clear. You're going to be a musician on your terms, my friend. You're not going to have to take every single student that comes just because they have a checkbook, or take every single job. You're going to be on your terms. And so basically, I know other people have to talk. I'll just say that without being at that event, Mia could have talked all she wanted about how amazing it is. She'd be at home. I remember one time she was just looking up at the ceiling, just wishing I would get involved. I knew what she was thinking. I'm like, you want me to do this business? And I'm telling you, it's not something I can do. That's at home. And then I'm at an event, and there's the power of the event completely cut through all of that. And for LifeVantage, I don't know about other network marketing companies because I've never been in one, but LifeVantage, we all know, has an incredibly special energy. I'll just tell you, as we drove to the airport, the license plate on the car in front of our lift had the license plate G Heart D WLL, God will. And then there was a scripture shown on, and the scripture was, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he'll direct your paths. And so that was just a powerful sign to me of the basis that this was going to be happening for me. And it's been there for me the whole time. It's never going to go away. And it started with the power of being amongst this tribe of incredible people. I never, ever could have had it described or explained to me. You have to be there. And that's why I'm here today.
Thank you, Don. And whoa, that was beautiful. Thank you. Isa Dinerman, who also is just, I remember she flew from a retreat in Costa Rica to come to an event. She was brand new, didn't understand what all she was joining. Isa, take it away.
You. Thanks, Marisa. So hi, everybody. I'll keep it real concise here, but I came on board at the end of August 25th, almost 4 years ago. And in that October, so just a couple months after I had come on board, we had our convention in Florida. And I knew that I had to go because I was just told this is what we're going to do. And I knew that I wanted to do whatever my mentors were telling me, the people that I admired. I thought I'm going to do whatever they're telling me. And so I left the retreat. I left the guests after a dinner that we had, and I flew out on a red eye from San Jose, got into Florida the next morning and was walking. I went right with my suitcase into the event center, and I saw Carrie Williams in the lobby, and I thought, okay, I know her. I've seen her. This is okay, because there was that feeling of what is all this about, right? But I'll never forget, you guys. I got in there. There was our team. We've got seats for you, Isa. Come on. It's just that family feeling. And then I saw Carrie Dickey speak from the stage, and I thought, how did she know I was going to be here? Because she's talking directly to me. So this is the power, guys, of an event. And, I'm a former brick and mortar business owner. And, we had systems in my store. Every morning there were opening procedures. Every evening there were closing procedures. And they had to do with just the things that you have to do, to maintain your branding, your inventory, everything, that you are investing in your business. And this is just one of those non-negotiables. So I'm so excited. And the party that we're talking about is not just a carrot being dangled. The Poes throw us the most amazing community party at the end of it. But it's not just a party, guys. This is celebrating us, and look at this mission that we're on. And anybody that's still here, anybody that's still doing this after this year that we've had, everybody, we're still here. So we are there. There's just so much to celebrate and be grateful for. So I'm so excited. And if anyone needs validation on if they're questioning if they should go, please reach out to any of us on this call tonight, because we will make sure that you're there. So thank you, Marisa.
Thank you, Isa. And be sure to bring people. That's the key. You want people to come and experience, and they can be your prospects and not have joined even the business yet. And just say, come take a look at our culture. See if this is something that resonates with you, because you're going to get your answer, whether it does or not, when you come to this event. Sean Johnson also was introduced to this by her father, who was one of my yoga students at the time. So Sean's going to share a little bit, and then Sean, pass it over to your dad.
Okay. So I'll be real quick. So two things, I guess, outside of everything that's been said is obstacles. We all have these imaginary obstacles in front of us. And going to these events, hearing stories of, I'm not a sale, where we have this internal talk. I can't speak on stage, or I don't have enough money to do that, or I'm scared to do this, or whatever obstacle. Oh, I don't have enough time, or whatever, but we still go, but we believe, right? Going to these events, you hear stories like the story that Robin Summer explained, that couple who the guy has been in and out of jail 3 times for meth, him and his wife lost their kids to the system. When they met Robin Summer, Rob asked him a question and said, what's the most important thing to you? And he said, getting my kids back. And Rob said, if he had said money, I would not have talked to him. But he, again, experiencing the heart and looking for something. So he goes, you need to talk with us. And they sat down. These people had no roof over their heads. They didn't have any money. They didn't have jobs. They don't have credibility. Talk about obstacles. If any of us are worried about obstacles, that story is freaking inspiring. And they have gone to work over the last 2 years, and they are pro 5s now. And they've got one of their kids back from the system. So whatever obstacles you got going on, I don't know what more you could have with that. So it's those where we go, if they can do it, I can do it. I don't have any excuses. So it's getting over the obstacles and building, on top of everything, builds that belief in the company, belief in the products, belief in the industry, and most importantly, the belief in you. So I'm going to pass this over to my dad. I'm so grateful that Marisa introduced it to him and he introduced it to me. It has completely changed our lives in every way possible. And Dad is, he's an entrepreneur. He's been an entrepreneur since he was 16 years old. Can't work for anybody else. He's unemployable, has done very well in the normal business. He always jokes. He's like, I can have a profitable business in Texas in 3 days, but this thing is so different, but he sees it and loves it. So I'm going to pass it over to you, the most wonderful man that I know.
Oh, geez. And I'm supposed to do this without dehydrating through my eyes.
We
right?
can't be the crying duo. Do it. You got it.
I know. Hey, I know we're short on time, so I'm going to make this really simple, guys. Successful people think differently. Successful people act differently, but they have the same body parts we have. So I just want you to realize that besides the fun, you have an enormous fun. The connections you make are incredible. But if you're serious about the business, if you're concerned about money, that's a poverty mindset. You have to go. That will change it for you. Get rid of the poverty mindset and go. You just have to go. If you're serious about business, you must go. Again, because this is where you're going to get filled up. So it's just one of the non-negotiables. And I want you to realize that if you have a business and you want to be successful, there are non-negotiables. Like Isa said, you got to open up in the morning, you got to close at night. This is just part of it. You just don't want to miss it. And the last thing I'll say, I know we're short, is it's tax deductible. Guys, it's a tax deductible trip. Go have a great time. Can't wait to see and hug you all.
Oh, Mark, thank you so
Sweat through your
much.
eyes.
Sweat through your eyes.
Well, by the way, yes. Oh, that is the big tip. I forgot. Bring tissue. You're gonna
Bring tissues and bring snacks, but we'll talk all about that when we get closer as to how to really optimize your experience. I want to finalize it tonight with Dr. Danny Stetzel, who is a beautiful soul that I met over a year ago, who joined the business. She's very young and very smart and very wise, and she gets this. So Danny, this will be your first event. She is registered and she is on fire. Dr. Danny, where are you?
Hi, I'm here. I love you, Marisa. And I've been so grateful to start to meet all of you, or at least some of you, and I can't wait to actually meet all of you in person. But this last year has been a crazy whirlwind. That the catalyst really was meeting Marisa in July of last year. And from that moment when I first heard about this company and what the products could do for people, and I had hope for my dad for the first time in 2 years, I knew that this was something that I had to share. And because of it, I even left my job, the secure job that I had, so that I could actually share this with people and start to help more people transform their lives, not just through the products, but through the opportunity as well. And I'm so excited to really get to go to global when I hadn't registered yet, actually, as of like last weekend. And I lost my job unexpectedly. I knew I was leaving, didn't think I was leaving yet, all of this stuff. And I didn't feel like I had the money, but I knew I had to go. So I just went ahead and registered, and I knew it would get taken care of. So thank you guys for showing me how to show up, not just for myself, but for everyone that we're here to serve. And I can't wait to meet you in person. So thank you.
Danny, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Truly finding and leading with her heart and making her way, finding her way so that she can do what she wants to do, what she believes in, and also still practice her chiropractic. And I'm just really excited for that. This has been a beautiful call. I thank each and every one of you. And I think I saw Dr. Sveta on here. I know we need to wrap up, but I just wanted to say, because I did reach out to her today, and I know Mondays are crazy. Sveta is somebody that came to, Sveta was very quiet. She's an introvert. We know that. But she was very quiet and shy. If you know Dr. Silverman now, she is not very quiet and shy. And because she found her heart. She found her place in life where she could share what she was so passionate about. But coming to that event, I don't know, Sveta, if you want to say anything before we wrap it up, you're more than welcome to. I can't see you, but I would just say it was just such a, oh, there you are. I love you.
Hi guys, thank you for the honor to be the last one. It's usually not the case. It's amazing. Yeah, introvert is always an introvert. I actually went to my first convention when Canada was still closed. So my first global was just because it was just exciting, and then everybody jumps at you. It's like Pose and Carrie Williams, and it's like, who are you? So, and I'm an introvert, and then you just interrupt in the family. That's why I cannot wait. You guys can tell me anything you want to tell me about the vaccinations. It's your thing, but I can tell you, I can go to global. Virtual is virtual. I am a hugger. I need to hug Sean Paul. I need to hug. Yeah, there you go. I need to squeeze Marisa. I need to embrace Isa Dinerman. I mean, they're all family, and my family of Canada that I haven't hugged for so long. It hurts. It physically hurts. So just to be in Salt Lake City, for me, it's not about training, because we're getting training, we're trained. But it's about community. It's about the tribe. It's about people. And unfortunately, it's about parties, because I am an introvert.
No, thank you so much, Sveta. That was a beautiful way to wrap it up. We all need each other. People need people. Zoom is great, but it's not the connection. So ending this tonight, giving you all the biggest hug. And I can't wait to hug you all in person. And it's coming. It definitely is coming. We have Elite Academy. Bill, you want to say something? We have Elite. Oh, I didn't know if you were, okay. Elite Academy in July. Make sure you're registered. Do yourself a favor tonight, you guys. Let's show up for ourselves. Let's show up for this business. Let's show up for our team. You are responsible for the people that you've invited to be a part of this incredible opportunity, an incredible mission that we have. So let's do it, okay? Reach out if you have any issues. If you've got some problems, we're going to help you get there. I promise. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Love you all. Good night. Shauna.